Ooh, welcome back to High School Story. Yeah, we're continuing where we left off. That's all we're doing. And if you can't really see it, then I'll just keep reading it out loud. Because, for whatever reason, it keeps, pixelizing. Or at least I think for the first video I did that. I'm not sure about the second video. I didn't really look over that one.
All on the first day.
Yeah, for the first video I did that. So, I'm just going to keep reading these out. So, in case it does it again, you'll know what it's saying. Chapter 3, The Brokenhearted. What's going on, Kurt? Oh, yeah, we left off at the Finding Brian. Yeah. Oh, Caleb. You stand in front of the bathroom door, blocking Caleb's view of Zoe and Brian making out. No warning. Zoe and Brian are in there together. What? No, you're lying. She wouldn't do that. Caleb pushes you past you and marches into the bathroom, but stops dead in his track when he sees Zoe and Brian kissing furiously against the wall. No, it can't be. Please tell me this is some sort of misunderstanding. Doesn't look like one to me. Crap, you weren't supposed to see this. Caleb, I'm sorry. After everything, how could you? Caleb trails off, his voice on the verge of cracking. It's over, Zoe. Caleb exits the room and turns to you. Thanks for the heads up, Kurt. You're good in my book. Anytime. I just wish this didn't happen. Me too. Caleb takes one long glance at the bathroom before storming outside. Good riddance. Seriously? We were kinda in the middle of something. Caleb's your best friend, Brian. You're a monster, Zoe. Excuse me, I'm the monster? Maybe if Caleb would have been a more attentive boyfriend, this wouldn't have happened. Caleb loves you. How could you do this to him? Time for you to go. Yeah, go comfort that washed-up excuse for a football player. Excuse me. I found someone better. Now, where were we? Found someone better, even though he gets squashed. Zoe slams the door in your face. You turn and head back outside. You look around the backyard, but Caleb's nowhere to be seen. Several of your classmates rush up to you. Kurt, what happened? Caleb just took off. He and I just walked in on Brian and Zoe making out together. No! Why would you cheat on Caleb? Can't say I'm surprised. You shouldn't be alone right now. We've got to go after him. We? You're new here, so I'll let it slide, but none of us really hang with Caleb, except Julian. But he's one of us. What, didn't you want someone to go after you if the tables returned? You can't leave Caleb alone. Who's with me? I'd do anything for Caleb. I'll help. I can't let my football brother down. I'm in too. Count me in as well. What Zoe did is disgusting. Not to mention, Caleb could persuade a few more people to attend homecoming. It's the right thing to do, so I'll join your group. Everyone turns to look at Michael. He raises an eyebrow and scoffs. I can't believe you all. But this party's boring, so what the heck, I'm in. I've got nothing better to do. Thanks, everyone. Any idea where Caleb would run off to? Maybe the Golden Griddle? That's where I'd go to grab a burger and sulk. Only one way to find out. At the diner. You find mostly empty booths, except for one high school couple in the corner. They hold hands while splitting a milkshake. Hey guys, didn't think I'd see you here after the party. I see you brought the new kid. Oh, I'm Kurt Jaegerman, newest student to Berry High and already in the thick of drama. How do you know all that? It's Wes. He makes it his business to know everything that goes on around town. Guilty. Although, Autumn's trying to keep me on the straight and narrow. Trust me, much easier said than done. Julian's eyes linger on Wes and Autumn's laced hands. She catches his stare and moves her hand beneath the table. Julian sighs heavily. With everyone else's attention on the conversation, you whisper to him. You like Autumn, don't you? No, not at all. That's ridiculous. Autumn and she made her choice a long time ago, and it wasn't me. I didn't realize. It's okay. You didn't know. We dated for a little, and it's been really hard ever since things ended. Julian, it's good you're respecting that. Autumn's with Wes now. You don't want to be the wedge that drives them apart. Yeah, I guess that's what Brian did. Maybe things will change in the future, but don't force it. You're right. Thanks. So what brings everyone to the Golden Griddle so late tonight? We're looking for Caleb. We found out Zoe is cheating on him with Brian. I'm surprised it took him this long to find out. You knew? It's my job to know, not tell. So, any chance Caleb stopped by? Sorry, it's just been us tonight. I tried the arcade. Caleb likes to blow off steam there. Thanks for the tip. We'll check it out. Good luck. As you and your group leave, Julian looks back for one final glance at Autumn before he heads out the door. At the arcade, you quickly find a group of your classmates surrounding a pink-haired girl focused on her Disco Dance Rebellion game. Down, up, left, spin. Go, Sakura. Whoa, you beat Caleb's high score. He was here? Yeah, he left like 5, maybe 10 minutes ago. We're on the right track. Emma, you're here. I mean, of course you're here. You're standing in front of me. And you're, standing in front of me? How are you doing? I'll be better once we find Caleb. Oh. Maybe later we could play. Not the time, Louise. We're in a bit of a time crunch. Where'd Caleb run off to? You'd have to ask Sakura. She's the one who talked to him. Hey, Sakura? Talk later. Must beat my high score! If you want her attention, you've got to enter the dance. I've got enough change for one round, but who's going to face Sakura? It's your change. Shouldn't you let it go? You've clearly never seen Aiden dance before. Okay, then who? Since no one is stepping up, I'd love to play DDR. That didn't take much convincing. This game's my jam. It'll be a cakewalk to beat Sakura. We'll see about that. Give me the quarters, I'm going in. You insert the change into the machine and join Sakura's game. A new challenger approaches. Ready, player 2? I was born ready. Talk is cheap. Let's see you live up to those words. Step into my kingdom. You press the start button and the song starts. I feel like this is going to be a mini game. Right. Up. Up. Left. Up. Down. The song ends and you check the score. In your face, new high score. No, you bested me. I never thought I'd see the day. That's me, Kurt of House Jaegerman, slayer of dances and breaker of high scores. Heh, don't get ahead of yourself. It's beginner's luck, noob. I'll get you next time. Sakura leans against the machine, grinning at you. So what can I help you with? We heard you knew where Caleb went. That's it? He said he was heading to the beach to cool down. Sounds more like a vacation to me. I doubt Caleb would see it that way. Poor Caleb, I just want to give him a hug. You follow the route toward the exit, but Louise pulls you back. Kurt, I know you're new here, but you and Emma seem pretty close already. Do you know if she's single? The truth is, Emma's interested in Caleb. Oh. I don't know what's going to happen now that Caleb's single again, but I doubt this is the best time to make the move. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Good luck with your search. I'm gonna make sure he gets with Emma, and I'm gonna make sure I get with Caleb. At the beach. There he is. Good thing we got here so quickly. You can thank my dancing skills. Caleb sits at the water's edge, waves lapping at his feet. He stares blankly into the distance. He looks so sad. Let's go talk to him. We shouldn't all crowd him at once. Who wants to talk him off the edge? I guess I can go. We're on the football team together. But I'm not great at the whole feelings talk. Someone else might be better. I think Julian should go. I didn't purchase that. I didn't have enough money at the time. Or gems. I'll be right back. We'll get a fire started while you talk. Julian sits down next to Caleb. You can't hear their conversation over the crashing waves. You turn to the rest of your group. Come on, let's get some firewood. Soon you start a raging bonfire on the beach. You sit around the blaze, feeling the warmth. This is the life. Yeah, enjoying the fire that you didn't even help with. You guys had it handled. I didn't want to get in the way. I hope Caleb's doing better. Looks like he's coming this way. Caleb and Julian join you next to the fire. Hey guys, thanks for coming. Don't mention it. How are you holding up? Honestly, I feel like I've been hit by a train. I can't believe you guys came all this way to find me. I thought I knew who my real friends were before tonight, but I was wrong. It's all of you. You should thank Kurt. He's the one who convinced us to come. It was nothing. Thanks, everyone. I know I'm not close to a lot of you, but I want that to change. It means so much that you guys went out of your way to make sure I'm alright. You make it a lot easier to deal with it all. We couldn't just leave you to sulk by yourself. You warned me and I still didn't believe you. It's not your fault. You trusted Joy and Brian. I can't believe this happened to you. Emma hugs Caleb tightly. He smiles, patting her gently on the back. You gonna teach Brian a lesson for stealing your girl? That won't solve anything. He needs to move on. I don't know what I'll do next time I see him. Football practice is gonna be rough, or any classes you have together. If he tries any funny business, he'll have to answer to us. I don't think he'd dare take on all of us. I'd like to see him try. We won't let anything happen to you. Thanks. I'm glad you have all got my back. Don't worry, Caleb. You're my man. Okay. The next morning, during homeroom, Caleb takes a seat next to you right before the school bell rings. Cutting it close this morning. After the night I had, can you blame me? Point taken. Just then, the door swings open and Brian waltzes into the classroom. He sits at a desk behind you and Caleb. Hey, Caleb, buddy. How you doing? Caleb's jaw clenches. He turns his focus to his textbook. Angry Caleb. Ooh, the silent treatment. How angsty. Did you hear something, Caleb? Sounds like wind howling to me. Or the sound of desperation. You can't ignore me, Caleb. I'm your best friend. Some friend you are. Is this about the whole Zoe thing? Because let me tell you, she's a damn good kisser. So after you two ran off, we slam! Caleb shuts the textbook on his desk. A hush falls over the entire classroom. That's it. Caleb stands up, towering over Brian. He balls up his fists. Brian rises to meet him eye to eye. I can't take it anymore. Caleb, you gonna hit me? I'd like to see you try. Next time on High School Story, Caleb faces off against Brian, and someone is sent to the principal's office. Thank God I have another key, because this is nowhere near 20 minutes. This one takes 9 minutes, so let's do some math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, and this will finish up the video. Great. Perfect. That's amazing. That's great. Yeah. Also, if you want to play High School Story for yourself, then it's on the game called Choices. Crap, what is it called? Yeah, it's called Choices. Okay. So, yeah. This is on the game called Choices if you want to play High School Story for yourself. Chapter 4, Consequences. Tuesday morning. Caleb stands, towering over Brian. He balls up his fist. Brian rises to meet him eye to eye. I can't take it anymore. Caleb, you gonna hit me? I'd like to see you try. Caleb grabs Brian by the collar and holds up a fist. Wanna say that again? Brian looks shocked for a moment. Then he grins and punches Caleb in the stomach. He stumbles backwards. Oof. Thanks for giving me an easy shot. Oh, no you don't. Students start to crowd around as Caleb runs at Brian and hits him in the jaw. Chanting erupts. Fight! 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 You push your way to the center and yell them to stop, pull Caleb away, punch Brian. Pull Caleb away. You yank Caleb out of the way just as Brian attempts another punch. His hand keeps going and he ends up punching a desk. Ouch! Is he okay? I'm fine, totally fine. Now, hey, Morgan points to the door where Miss Isa, the vice principal, is standing. Everyone gets quiet. What are you doing? She gestures to you, Caleb and Brian. Me? But come with me. Principal Hughes will know what to do with you. The three of you take your things and follow Miss Isa to the principal's office. I was just trying to get Caleb out of the way from Brian punching him. Principal Hughes greets you with a warm smile. Good morning, children. How are you today? Principal Hughes, these three were fighting. Oh my goodness, did you get a boo-boo? I've got some band-aids in this drawer. Principal Hughes? Right, take a seat. The three of you pull out chairs and sit down. An awkward silence fills the room as you all wait for Principal Hughes to go on. Okay, we're all going to take turns and talk about why you're here. What's your name, the little boy on the left? Kurt? Kurt, could you please tell us why you're here? The fight? I didn't do anything. It's true, Brian and I were the ones fighting. Kurt was only trying to stop us. But we're only here because he got involved. No, you're only here because you punched Caleb. Yeah, well, I wouldn't have done it if he hadn't gotten in my face. I wouldn't have gotten in your face if you hadn't stolen my girlfriend. Silence, all of you. You'll all go quiet. I'm very disappointed in you, children. Don't you remember what Blurble the turtle always says? Be nice to each other? I mean, that's a nice sentiment, but yes, you smart children. I know you can be better than this. Now, normally I would take away your recess for a month, but we're trying a new tactic this year called positive reinforcement. The three of you will be required to give back to the school by working with Maria Flores and the homecoming committee. The homecoming committee? That's not so bad. You say that now. Wait till you see Maria in her final form. It's scary. You'll need some courage, but I know you can do it. After all, you won't be able to overcome your fears unless you face them. Say what? Your first meeting is this afternoon. The three of you walk slowly back to class. So, Caleb, guess what? Caleb keeps his eyes straight ahead and doesn't say a word. Caleb? Earth to Caleb, your best bud Brian is trying to talk to you. You're not funny, Brian. I'm not trying to be. Look, I know it's kind of weird that my new girlfriend is your ex, but I don't see why we can't handle our jealousy maturely. Seriously, Brian? I didn't think the word mature was in your vocabulary. Sure it is. It means being happy for your friend when he and the girl he's been dating for 3 months finally become official. That's not what mature means at all. 3 months? Yeah, started off as a summer fling. I can tell you all about it later. Point is, we can still be bros. How about it? No way, Brian. Whatever, your loss. Brian struts away. You call after him. Where are you going? I'm suddenly not feeling so well. Oh, dang it, Bye, losers. Okay, whatever. He turns a corner and disappears. So that's it. 10 years of friendship just over. You reach out and give Caleb a hug. Thanks for standing up for me, Kurt. Without you, all this would have been so much worse. No problem. Are you going to be okay? Yes, I should have cut Brian out a long time ago. Come on, we should get to class before Miss Maddox worries. We can talk more during homecoming committee. Alright, do we still get to do football practice? After school, you head to the gym where the homecoming committee is supposed to meet. Maria stands at the front, surrounded by a small group of popular girls, plus Caleb. I can't believe homecoming is only 6 weeks away. Hey, oh my god, only 6 weeks? Do you think I can convince Wes to wear a suit to the dance? You crushing on any cute guy, Sydney? Not really. Further back, you see a group of kids in dark clothing whispering to each other, goths. I still can't decide whether punishing us with homecoming committee is genius or idiotic. I'd say idiotic. Anything else would be giving Hughes too much credit. At least it beats picking up trash on the side of the highway. Kurt, you're 2 minutes late. Oh, sorry, I had to make a bathroom stop. That's no excuse. I was this close to reporting you tardy to Principal Hughes. Pee faster next time. The group in the back snickers. Look, I'll let it go this time because you're new, but don't let this happen again. There are only 6 weeks until homecoming, and everything's got to be perfect. Everyone, I'd like you to meet Kurt Yeagerman and Caleb Mitchell, the newest members of the homecoming committee. Hey there. Caleb, why don't you tell us about your favorite thing about homecoming? Caleb's face scrunches as if he's trying to suppress a frown. I like the football game. Yeah. That didn't sound forced at all. Okay, Kurt, what about you? Homecoming gives me a chance to show my school spirit. So romantic sucks. People think it's all about the game and the dance, but it's so much more than that. Exactly, it's a time when everyone at Berry High is united by their love for the school. What love for the school? The kids in the back snicker. You're not funny. Don't listen to them, Kurt. We're glad to have you. Yeah, here, come sit with me. Peyton scoots to the side and you take a seat next to her. Now, everyone, look around you and tell me what you see. The room where Coach Burke forced me to do that stupid running test? Wrong. I mean, maybe you're right, but wrong answer. Anyone else? Autumn slowly raises her hand. A blank canvas? Exactly. In a few short weeks, this room will be full of happy tigers here to celebrate homecoming. We're here to make sure their night is magical. To that end, I've selected 2 possible themes for this year's dance for us to vote on. Under the Sea and Happily Ever After. Huh, that's your ideal of magical? Seriously? Well, I don't see you coming up with any better ideas, Morgan. You want one? Fine. How about a 90s retro rave? Do you think I don't know what happens at raves? We watched a whole video about them in health class. Did you really? Dang. Well, that's karma, I guess. The whole reason I'm here is because I skipped health too much last year. Maria crosses her arms and looks at the rest of you. Okay, so looks like we've still got 2 options. Let's take a vote. I'm voting for retro rave. If you want to throw away your vote, that's fine with me. Everyone else, please raise your hand when I call out the theme you'd like to vote for. You look around the room and try to picture each theme. Select a theme to preview. Under the Sea. I like the aquatic stuff. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Titanic. I have a Titanic Amino account. Happily Ever After. I mean, it obviously fits homecoming, but does it fit very high? That's the question. Retro rave? Oh my god, the retro rave. Obviously retro rave. I'm voting retro rave. I'm done previewing. Retro rave. Actually, Maria, I think the rave theme would be pretty fun. Not you too. Look, this isn't funny. I'm not kidding. Just take the word rave out of your mind for a minute and focus on the decorations. Okay, what were you thinking? Well, we could put black lights in the gym, add a bunch of neon colors, and glow sticks. Lots of glow sticks. I'm starting to like this. Do you think maybe we could add some street art banners? That would be awesome. I don't know. Peyton, what do you think? Glow sticks! Anyone else? Maria looks around the room, but no one protests. She sighs. Well, okay, you win. Retro rave theme it is, but for the record, this was not my idea. Maria, are you okay? Maria bites her lip, but takes a breath and shakes it off. Shake it off! Shake it off! Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I'm fine. We'll make this work. Anyway, now that we've got our theme, it's time to get started on creating the decorations. We're going to need a lot of banners, so let's split off into teams, okay? Yeah! All the committee members quickly partner up. You look around and see that Caleb, Maria, and Michael are left. Caleb, Maria, Michael. I think this one is quite obvious. Caleb. Work with me? Okay. Caleb looks up and sees you smiling at him. Oh, sorry. Yes, let's work together. The two of you cut off a length of banner paper and start mixing the paint. Caleb looks lost in thought. Caleb, I know we're here as punishment, but maybe you should ask Maria if you can go home. Take a mental health day, you know? Caleb gestures to the back of the room where Marie and Michael are set up. Can't use purple, it'll clash with the red walls. Fine, you pick the colors then. I told you I'm not going to do all the work here. Looks like she's a bit preoccupied. Besides, you and I are going to make a great banner. Here, take a paintbrush. Stylized text, abstract doodle. Stylized text. You squirt a few colors of neon paint into the bowl and start painting the word dance in bold geometric letters. Oh, you're really good at this. Want some pointers? If you wouldn't mind, I'm not exactly an expert at arts and crafts. Trust me, you're doing just fine, but try holding the paintbrush like this. You demonstrate with your own hands. Like this? Exactly, you've got it. You and Caleb work together to finish the banner. Maria looks it over. Wow, you're the first one's done, and this isn't too bad. How about you guys get started on another? Actually, Maria, I was thinking, don't even think about asking me to leave before we're done. Oh, whoa there, wouldn't dream of it. Yes, you would. What I was thinking was that since Kurt and I are done early and it's getting a little late, maybe we could go on a food run for the group. Yeah, that's what you're thinking. I don't know, we really do need you here. Do you? Oh, come on, Maria, let them go. Don't you think it would be nice to give them some alone time? Oh, you know. Now, hang on a second. Besides, we'll work much better if we're not hungry. Everyone stares at Maria with pleading eyes. Well, okay, Kurt, Caleb, if you want to, you're free to go. Just make it quick. So, Kurt, want to go to the diner? Let's go. Thank God I purchased that. At the diner. Hi, we'd like 2 vanilla milkshakes, 4 strawberry, 2 large coffees, and 7 orders of fries to go. Water. It'll be ready in 15 minutes. You pay for the food and the waiter disappears into the kitchen with your order. You and Caleb sit down at the counter to wait. Thanks for agreeing to this, Kurt. I really needed to get out of there. Still thinking about last night? Look, I know I must seem like the gloomiest person on earth, but homecoming is the last thing I want to think about right now. You're not going to go then? Well, I don't have much of a choice about the game, but I'll probably skip the dance. Caleb, that's totally understandable. Yeah, I suppose. I just wish it didn't feel like a crummy compromise. A crummy compromise? I've seen enough rom-coms to know what's supposed to happen now. Some charming, perfect person is supposed to walk into my life. I'll forget all about Zoe and Brian and we'll ride off into the sunset. Part of me likes that idea, but mostly I just want Zoe back. You really loved her, didn't you? I know how crazy that must sound to you, but she's not always like the girl you've met. You used to sneak out late at night to the playground and stay there until dawn, just the two of us. Just the two of us. She always knew how to make me smile. So you didn't suspect? Caleb frowns and looks down at the counter. I'm not even sure. It seems really obvious looking back, of course, but I'm sorry. It's not your fault. If anything, I should be the one apologizing for dumping my love life woes on you. He shuts his eyes and shakes his head as if to snap himself out of it and forces a smile. How are you doing, Kurt? Decided what you're going to try out for this weekend? I am leaning toward football. Are you really? That's the plan. You're gonna love it. Everyone does. If I get in. I'm sure you will, but I'll put in a good word for you with the coach. Really? Thanks. No problem. I think I'll make a great teammate. So, assuming I do make it, between football games and homecoming committee, I guess we're going to be seeing a lot of each other. Oh, yeah, I guess so. I certainly hope that's not a bad thing. No, not at all. I'm looking forward to it. Order pickup for Kurt right here. You stand up right when Caleb does and nearly bump into him. Oops, sorry. No, I should be sorry. He steps aside. After you. You each take several containers of food and return back to school. Back at school. They're back. We come bearing milkshakes. Oh my gosh, yes, gimme. Excuse me, I think seniors should get priority. Okay, everyone form a line, you'll all get your food. Everyone say thank you to Kurt and Caleb. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh crap. Phone. Okay, you and Caleb distribute the food and everyone returns to work with renewed enthusiasm. 2 hours later. Okay, everyone, that's the meeting. Hang on, before we go, could I get a picture with one of the banners for the yearbook? Oh, heck yeah. Maria looks around at the large collection of beautiful banners. I don't see why not. Great work, everyone. She picks up a banner and a big group joins her behind it. Smile. Alright, screenshot. Welcome to homecoming. This will be our best dance ever. Autumn turns to the group standing off to the side. Are you guys sure you don't want to be in the photo? Wes? Sorry, Autumn. I think we're good. This was more fun than I thought it was going to be, but we're not exactly yearbook material, you know? Well, I'm glad you had some fun. I'll see you all next week. Bye, everyone. You walk out to the parking lot and look around for a moment, allowing your eyes to adjust to the sunlight. You got 32 minutes, but that's fine. You see someone standing by Caleb's car. Oh, hi, Emma. Wait, Emma. You hurry over to where she's standing. Whoa, 1 second. Water. Hi, Emma. What are you doing here? Kurt, hey, could you hide for a few minutes, maybe in your car? Okay, why? You hear a voice from behind you. See you tomorrow, Kurt, Emma. Wait, Caleb, can I ask you something? Oh, sure. I, was, wondering if you'd maybe want to, go out sometime with, me? What? Emma closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. I was wondering if you'd like to go out with me sometime. Next time on High School Story, Caleb gives Emma his answer and activity tryouts begin. Sadly, we weren't able to do any tryouts now, which are like the football minigames and the sports minigames. I like them, but yeah. But that is it for High School Story this time. I will see you in the next video.